Hey guys, it's Kauri from Kauri's Corner. Now, June is Men's Mental Health Month. So, this is what I'm into, this is what I do. And what I want to tell you is this is what I found out when it comes down to men's mental health and to repair ourselves from depression and things like that, all the anxieties and emotion to actually start getting the ball rolling. How do I start moving forward? Well, this is what I found out. 4 key components: self-awareness. Once you start achieving that self-awareness, we start going forward. Personal hygiene, right? Personal hygiene is next. Your body and your mind, getting those things, those 4 things together, it'll start you on your journey to the perfected you. So today we're going to go over shaving, because I want to show you guys some things that nobody ever showed me. I had to learn on my own. And as men, sometimes we don't know. We're trying to figure it out. And children trying to figure it out, right? So let me go ahead and show you what I use, right? So let's go down. Let me flip this thing. So here's what I have here. We have our razor, right? We'll go over that. We have more razors. Just want to show you what to buy. Alcohol, ouch, right? Castor oil. Nobody really shows you about that. Of course, shaving cream of your choice. And see, I was broke, so I didn't have the money to afford these razors. So these particular sets of razors cost, upward to 14 to 20 bucks for a pack. And these for a good pack, so you can last a little bit longer. And these particular razors, the flat razors like this, they only cost about $5 a pack. Oh, $5 a pack, right? Or $2.50. I think I paid $2.50 for those. So you can see the difference in price. So I know some of you guys are off a divorce, you're single, you're hurting, you know what I'm saying? I get it. And your face is looking like this. I saved this, okay? So I've kind of been letting myself go so I can show you guys, like, hey, let me show you how to start over a bit, because this is what you look like. I know you do, right? You're looking crunchy and a little raggedy right now. It's okay. We're gonna help you take care of that. So the first thing we're gonna do, so I started running some warm water. I want hot water. And I forgot about soap, just soap. And whatever soap of your choice, it's up to you, okay? I like some liquid soap, gets into this beard stuff, but we'll go over some other things about that. So running out of warm water, get all nice and hot. So while that's running, start washing your face. Well, we had a soap. I might splash on you guys. We're gonna get up in our face, all underneath, everywhere we're going to cut, because we want that cut to be clean. We're going to operating mode. Like, look at all these razors and stuff. I mean, my God, right? So we get ready to operate on our face. Now, we have our water, and I usually do a lot more scrubbing, but I can't do it with this contraption on my face, this rig. But with, gave you the most part. I want to get in there under your eyes, guys, underneath your eyes, eyelids. You want to clean all that off, because a lot of times we don't get that as men. So underneath, you want to get a rag or a towel, a little washcloth, and just scrub underneath, scrub on your eyes, get all up in there. And it also helps with your face, helps you look younger, just letting you know. So let's go ahead and start this process. So we want to wet our face, and so I have a little soap. Okay, so we're back and ready to go. We have all of our utensils ready to shave. We're lotioned up. Well, not lotioned up, but we're lathered up, shaving cream. And I probably have on a little bit, just showing you guys. Let me get this in. Like you see, like I told you, massage and just get and scratch your face a little bit. You want to get those hairs to come up, right? And just come up, and that'll keep you from help you not get as much, or if you get on the razor bumps, but you want to get those up. I look like Rudolph the white-nosed reindeer. Okay. This is PG. So what we're gonna do, like our razors. So I wanted to show you the razors. Now, some of you guys have razors that are old, right? And I get it. These things are expensive. They cost a bit. So I want you to look at your razor and see, like, how green is that thing compared to how green this thing is. Like, some of you, it's gone and you still scraping your skin wondering why you're irritated, right? No. So we want to make sure this one's still pretty good. I'm going to use that to show you guys, and then I'm going to show you the other method of razor that's a little bit more cheap. All right, so let's see. Now, you see how I irritated my face, try to get that up. Looks like this stuff is drying, so I'm just going to get a little bit more water. Get a little bit more water. And, you know, just, I know it looks kind of messy, so ladies, nobody taught me how not to be as messy looking, but it looks like this. So, you get around wherever you want to go, and you just kind of, I see my line, right? All the way to my mustache. So I get this razor. I love these because it helps you shape it like they do at the barber. So you want to put it, I'm going to look in the mirror when I do this. I'm putting it flat with a little bit of angle. I'm not forcing it on, just gently coming in and seeing where that line goes, because I've outlined it. It's still moist while it's still moist. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to just draw that on my face. So see that? Just drew that on my face. Like, you want to almost picture shaving as like you're drawing. And be careful with the razors because they are sharp, right? So we also want to come in, let me adjust this light right here. See if that can help us. All right. I want to come in. Now I'm going to grab the mustache. Little stuff all in my nose. Shaving boogers. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go to the mustache. So the same thing applies. I'm going to just scrape, just pull down. Pull down. Right? I get this. I use this one to shape. So let's say, let me see how I want to do it. I want this to draw on, right? Well, you see that side? See that side? So I see where I want to go. I shape my mouth to make my mustache pop out. Because the flatter the edge, the better for the blade. The flatter. So I'm shaping my mouth. Or flat. You see how it's flat? Put my razor right where the angle is because I'm drawing. And I'm putting my finger to guard the mustache. So I'm guiding it. Put my finger here. I'm just moving back and forth. So you see how that kind of shaped in, right? It's getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. All right. So the next one, let's go underneath our chin. So I'm gonna show you the same thing. Just kind of get a little water on your hand. Get this squared up. Right. Like I said, I love these for shaping. Now you can look very professional. Look like you have been to a real barber and they've lined you up, you know, cut you up, but you're looking good in shape. So here we go. I'm gonna go into here. I find my line. Right? I know how I want it to be. So I come under wherever I want it. I place that blade on that area and I just come down. And you see how I'm turning the blade? I'm shaping them. I'm drawing, right? And you just putting it on there gently and pull it down. This is a very easy way to shave these, this particular style of shaving. So let's look at what we have so far. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad. Now the mustache still has a little bit shaping to go. So with this one, same thing. We want to guard it, but get, look and see where we're going. Small strokes. And we have something that looks pretty decent on one side, right? Looks pretty decent. So now, and you dip your blade in the water, shake it out so you can get all the hair out from underneath, because you could have a lot of hair. It depends on how you shave, how regular, right? So now I'm going to show you with this blade. Okay, so the way we change this blade, we open it up, you kind of move it to the side. Oh my God. Well, whoop-de-doo. So it just popped out. This is what the blade looks like. Put this, and so what we do, get a new blade, and while it's in the package, you break it. You heard it snap? It just broke. So it's inside the package. Don't break them outside the package. You'll risk cutting yourself. Okay, these things are very, very sharp. So I'm gonna take this out of the package. My hands are wet. Let me put it down here. Okay. Taking this out of the package, and I have one single blade. Okay. Now I'm making sure I put the other one in the trash. All the way in the trash, discard it. Make sure it's not on the floor. You don't want to step on these things. They're very, very sharp. So then I'm going to insert it into the little thing. Close it. I'm going to close it back up. Make sure it's sealed. Now what I do, I get a towel just to make sure, and I just kind of press it on to make sure it's up in there flat, right? All right, and I just shake it out in the water. Okay, so my face is starting to dry up a little bit on this side, but I wanna show you how to use this blade now, because it's much cheaper. Okay, so, and to line yourself up with this blade, so you want to place this blade you want to place the blade where you're actually slicing the hair off, not cutting. I want you to think about slicing, so to be from an angle. So I don't want to talk while I'm doing this because I don't want to cut myself. So I want to place it on, and I'm going to angle it, and I'm going to pull down. Like the blade is just almost standing upright. Place it on at an angle, kind of pull it up a little bit, and I'm pulling it down. All right, let's go one more time. Placing it on that little area, and I'm pulling it down. And you have to shape your face to make sure it's flat. So that there's a flat surface, it's easy to go by. So now I'm gonna just shape up a little bit more. And look how I'm placing this on my skin. Placing it on my skin. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Placing it on. Pull it up, pull it down, like it's flat, like perpendicular almost, and I'm just pulling it down. Now, normally I pull my skin, but I'm trying to show you guys, because this is the shaving. So, let me take a pause, and I'm gonna go ahead and shape up my other side, get everything going, and we'll show you here shortly what it looks like. Okay guys, I'm back. Didn't take long at all, actually probably a couple minutes. But I want to show you now. I have a clean face. Got a little blood right here. So what do I do if I'm bleeding? Okay, so what we want to do, easy, cheap. I don't even know if there's any other way. It's just man 101. Okay. So let me turn this spotlight back on. And so we get a little bit of toilet paper. What I like to do is separate it. Sometimes it'll separate if you have 2-ply, 1-ply. You separate it, and basically you get a little piece or something. I'm getting a bigger piece here. For demonstration, don't put a whole blanket on your face. You don't have to do that. But you just place it on that spot where it's bleeding. Okay? So it'll naturally stick there. What it'll do, it'll clot that blood off and help you stop bleeding, okay? Now, sometimes you'll still bleed, so you don't want to look like Dracula's all over your shirt when you go out somewhere. So what you want to do is, and make sure you take these off before you go. I've been out, man, I look so stupid. I had these all over my face, and because I cut myself, and you'll get used to this. So you will cut yourself shaving at the beginning or trying to do these other different methods, okay? So here we go. Here's the fun part about shaving. So I'm gonna take this little piece off my neck. Alcohol. Remember our alcohol in our little list up front. I use a spray bottle. It makes it cheaper because I can put this in and I get the spray instead of just dripping or pouring it out and wasting it in the sink. So, and this is about men saving money too. Is that helps your mental health, finances. So this is, don't judge me, because when I put this on my face, I might make certain faces. I've never filmed myself making these faces. So when we put the spray alcohol, this is just isopropyl straight alcohol. So because some of us can't afford Aquavelva or some nice stuff, you know, just straight alcohol. This is what I've been using forever. So let's go. Whew. Just spraying it all over, getting all everywhere we shave, and we're rubbing it in. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Oh. Ooh. Campbell's chicken soup. Oh, sweet. So you're getting it all up in there. Oh. And you may feel it a little bit, like I just did. And I'll look back at this video and see how bad I look. But it feels so good after you do it. So in the areas where you've done the most, especially your mustache area, because it's very sensitive and you get little micro cuts in your skin. So this helps disinfect that. So I always do a little mustache, a little bit extra. Not burning is bad, you know, just may as well go ahead and do everybody a little bit extra. All right. So once you do that, you can now see where the blood's coming from. See how I got a little spot right there? Now, you can reshave some of these spots with a straight blade, and it'll get some of any kind of hairs in there, you know. And it looks like I'm going pretty fast, right? I get it. But you'll get used to this after a while. It took me a while. It took me actually probably about 2 years to get just fast. And I've been doing this since the military, so it's been a very long time. All right, so now we see where we're bleeding from. We know where the bleeding is from, so if we know the source, we can stop the bleeding, right? So this is just like your mental health. If you don't find out what's actually making you bleed, you will not be able to stop it. So now we know. We've adjusted for that and everything. Looking pretty good. All right, so we'll clean up our face a little bit more. However, this is the last part. So especially you guys with beards and things like that, I showed you the little razor. You can get this off of Amazon, TikTok. I think they're everywhere now. But you see how that blood's right there? So, and I like to do this with a wet face. Not soaking wet, but just moist a little bit. Get your little clippers. If you have a guard, you check your guards and make sure you don't shave off your face. I've done that before. Not cute. So let's go here. And you see how I'm just shaving this down. It looks like nothing's really coming off. Getting underneath the chin. Right. Now, this guard is the length that I want my beard to be. I don't really like any other length. And I'm just kind of doing my chin here. Now the hair is even. Sometimes you have that little bit on the side here. You can just kind of go up a little bit on that, clean it up, or you can go up just depending on how you are. Now you check your guard. Clean. Didn't take long at all. And the other big thing, you saw how I removed this because we're still talking about mental health. You know, I had to find out where the blood was coming from. Now, earlier I was shaving, there was blood everywhere. It just looks like a massacre. Now it doesn't, because I've cleaned off the things that actually matter. I needed to clean off the surface. I needed to start fresh. And I also needed to disinfect that surface. I need to clean all of it off. Get all of the germs up out of my system. All of that bitter germs, depression germs, all of the mess out of my system, so I could focus on what needed to heal. Now it's just a little bit. And it'll heal shortly, guys. It'll heal shortly. Okay? So, that was the first part of shaving. Now, we've done we've done our alcohol. We've disinfected our face. We're pretty clean. I would tighten this up even a little bit more, but I'm doing the video. I want to make sure we can fit this in. So the next thing I would do, I would go ahead and wash my face, blah 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 blah, blah. And we're gonna just bypass that rewash, re-alcohol, to make sure, check on yourself, because you just want it clean. The cleaner your face is, man, you feel so much better, and you don't have germs. You get all that crap out of the hair, right? So I get a little bit of the castor oil after I reapplied the alcohol, and just a little bit. I mean, just like a tap, just just like a little drip on the finger, right? And then what I do is I rub that in. All right. Now, most men are able to afford like some super lotion and all this stuff. You see how I'm rubbing this into my beard too? I rub this castor oil, and it's just a little bit. It feels kind of thick, but I'm rubbing into mustache, face, and it helps tighten up the skin and heal. It helps your beard kind of grow better as well. So let's see where, okay, now I see what my injuries are. So what do? We go back to our little toilet paper thing. And, now, if you can't afford toilet paper and you have some cheap napkins, because I've been there, just, get your cheap napkins, separate them, bop, bop, but then, alcohol it afterwards, So, all right. So that was shaving. Welcome to Men's Mental Health Month, shaving, guys. I hope you learned something from this. So the other big thing that I need you guys to learn, put your stuff away. So I'm going to put all of this stuff away that I used, because we did it together. I'm going to clean all of this off. Yep. And if I plan on using my blades again, what help your blades last, just throw a little tiny, just rub a little of that castor oil on your blade, and it'll help those blades last longer. Depending on the straight blade, you want to see how much use you put into that first time to use that again, or how you feel about it. Sometimes I flip those every day, but every other time, I don't know. So, putting my blades away. See, I'm putting everything up. Clean up. Yeah, clean up. So I'm making sure y'all do it too. Okay. We have our castor oil. Let's put that back. So we're putting everything back that we use. And I'm also letting you know what we used. Okay. Little clipper thing. It's back up. We are good to go. I'm going to just have a little sip of water. We're going to clean up around the sink, because most of the time, guys, we have hair, water, all the stuff everywhere. We want to get that sink to looking pretty, because you never know if the lady might come by. So you want to keep that pretty. Keep that pretty. Clean up after yourself. So I'm cleaning up. I'm making sure everything's shiny too, because I don't want it to just be, cute clean. So letting the water out of the sink. Okay, guys, this is another big thing, and ladies hate this. They do. When you let the water out of the sink after you've shaved and everything, this sink is a little gross. So you want to clean that up and rinse it out. So you have your soap right there. You most likely can just look at me doing it with my hand. Ew, right? Came out of my face. So Don't judge me. I'm just cleaning this out, and once the water drains, I'm gonna wipe it down with my little clean off towel I keep, right? Put that up, and now we're ready to go outside, right? So our mental health, I'm telling you guys, this is one of the big things. You have to start cleaning up, getting yourself better, because you are somebody's son too. When you go out, that's somebody's daughter too. Could be your daughter. But this is, start cleaning yourself up, letting your kids know how to do this, because I'm letting you know, letting my kids know this is what needs to be done. It can be done, and it looks so much better. Okay, let's check our wound here. Stop bleeding. So now you can put on your lotions or whatever you put on your face, moisturize your face, and you're good to go. So, guys, you please, if you please listen to these. I'm coming out for the next probably 2 weeks before the men conference starts on June 17th. June 17th will be 2 weeks of men explosion, getting into our minds, getting our mindset rebuilt on simple things like this that move us back into society and make us feel better about ourselves, because we're walking into the purpose that we were intended to be, our own promise, who we really are, the perfected you. So, guys, next one, brushing your teeth. Okay, cool beans. Talk to you soon. Much life. Hey guys, thank you for choosing Kauri's Corner and listening to her voice. In the upcoming weeks, you'll also hear his voice. But if you want to be a part of it, please go sign up at www.kauriscorner.com, become a member of the website, and let me know your question, and I'll give you a call, and you can be a participant on his or her voice. Talk to you soon. And do not forget the men's conference is on June 17th through the 28th, and I hope to see all of you guys there. Much life, much love.